Okay. Kind of flies in like that. He like looks so demented, but like that's that's kind of. She is finally on textures. Here is my model sheet. I'm just gonna try out a different couple styles to see what will work best for this film. So I've just been researching YouTube videos and everything like that, so wish me luck. So to figure out my textures, I ended up doing two versions, and this is actually the second version that you're looking at. I wanted something to be like really bright and really colorful, especially for the cocoon, because I just wanted it to like kind of attract audiences to make them curious about what this kind of thing was. And I think like the key highlight or main point for my textures, what I wanted was to add like the bump map. So like the bump and height map, so you can see like a little bit more of like that raised paint stroke texture, just to give it a little bit more flair, I guess, for it to be not too flat and too plain. But yeah, I was actually really happy with how it turned out, even though I wanted to probably run a couple more tests just to really experiment, but I really didn't have much time. But I was kind of happy with what I ended up with, and yeah. I kind of figured out the textures for my thesis film. I think this might just be the quickest way for me to do it, and it also looks nice, or like I feel like it looks okay. And then I'm also modeling my nature environment, so like the Zen garden with the forest. I just started that like a lot later because I still do have to like figure out the textures for the trees. It's like more straightforward, but also not. It's in the sense that I don't have to build as much because I can like build like maybe like 3-4 different trees, and I can just populate them around the environment, which is in a sense easier, but then I have to figure out the textures for the leaves and how I want to do them. So I still have to test that out, but at least things are going a little bit further. But I still have so much to catch up on, but that's okay. Yeah, that's a mini update so far. So after figuring out the textures from the cocoon test, I would say the rest of the process was actually pretty easy and straightforward. The way that I designed my textures, like I would say that it's not very strict, more of that really free watercolor look. So I would say there weren't like a lot of strict guidelines. So I think that it was like really easy to kind of get through the texturing process. I would just say it was like more time consuming than anything because I had like so many of like the little knickknacks and things like that. But my VisDev reference actually helped a lot. That way I didn't really have to like focus on choosing colors because I already did that beforehand. So I could just kind of focus on like adding the brush stroke, changing colors, like adding a little bit of that watercolor texture. Then overall I would say the process was pretty fun. Perfect.
We all love the idea, but we don't fully understand what it is that we're actually going for when it comes to that, right? Because that comes with a
Oh my god, yes. I'm literally balancing my phone on my water bottle because I'm too lazy to get my tripod. It's currently January 17th and production is really underway for the film. Yesterday was literally so chaotic. I don't know, long story short, I was just trying to figure out the render farm, couldn't fucking figure it out, and then my scenes are so heavy because for some reason I like to explode things, which is why rendering was very difficult because it literally takes 20 minutes for me to render out one frame, and for animation, if you don't know, it's 24 frames a second. And I literally had to submit a 1 to 3 second clip to kind of like promote my film for like industry day people. At least I did get something in, like I did submit, but it's a little bit low quality and it's a little jittery because I just didn't have time to render it out in high quality, so it's okay, but what's done is done. Don't mind all of this, the stress is getting to me, but yeah. So like I'm behind, but this is not new because I've been behind for like the longest time and I've always been like, oh, like I'll catch up later and whatnot. And then yesterday I think was a very big wake-up call for me that I don't think I can do everything that I want to do on time, so I kind of had to like reassess my priorities. My goal is to have 6 weeks for compositing and lighting. I also for some reason did not know that our film was due week 12 and not week 14, so which pushes me back even more. So my goal is to get all the animation done by the end of February, which means as of right now I need to get 5 animation scenes done a week. Is that atrocious? Yes. But if this is not the consequences of my own actions, but I'm just like reminding myself that this is not an animated, this is an animated film, but this is not an animation forward film. Honestly, to put it simply, what I'm selling is a pretty film. Like it is supposed to be just pretty to look at. Do not judge the animation. Oh my god. As long as he freaking moves enough for you to be able to tell what's going on, I'm happy with it. So my goal right now is 5 scenes a week. I'll show you guys what I'm doing right now. Sorry, like it actually looks so ghetto, but this is the environment shot that I have. And then I have the butterflies over here. This is a really short and simple scene, so I'll get it done very quickly. But essentially the butterfly just kind of comes in and lands on the branch. That's just kind of what I'm doing right now. This scene is so fucking heavy. It's like literally atrocious. I need to find a better way to make it lighter so it's not so difficult when I'm rendering. And this is the view of the viewport for the scene. So Kai is kind of holding the cocoon cage and the butterfly kind of flies in like that. I'm actually referencing Frankenstein. I haven't even watched the whole freaking thing yet. The butterfly segment I think is quite similar to what I was envisioning for my scene, so I've just been using this as my reference. I feel like it's kind of funny, but yeah, this is kind of what I'm working on. He's saying that he'll know if we get or don't get tickets. Because we'll either be screaming or crying. Wait, why is it? Okay. Four tickets.
Okay.
Yes? Okay, yes! I had to restart like a couple times.
Every time
Callie had the first goal of the tournament against Czechia.
get a new mouse. It's actually pretty funny because the other day I was like, oh, like I don't really get hand pain, like I don't really get wrist pain, because a lot of my friends have been saying like, oh, like your hands are starting to hurt and stuff because, you know, film. And then a couple days ago my hand like blew up and suddenly it was like so fucking painful, like my whole thumb area and everything. And I suspect it's my mouse, possibly my posture, but it's like I like the Logitech Pebble mouse, which is so fucking tiny, and I feel like it's not good for my hands because I have like weirdly long fingers, so it's just, I feel like that's like even worse. So I got this one, which is like the MX vertical thing, and then like you hold it at like a handshake position. So allegedly it's supposed to help with wrist pain. It only came in one color, which I'm like kind of bummed out about, but like it's fine. Yeah, so hopefully it does something. I don't know, I've just been taking longer breaks, which is also annoying because then it's like fucking with my schedule, because I had planned originally for my breakdowns, like for my animation, to be done by yesterday. It's still not fucking done. I think I have like 3 scenes left, which is not helpful. Yeah, I don't even know how I feel about film anymore. It's just like I just want to do compositing and like kind of get this over with and then start a new project or refine this a little bit more once I have a little bit more time, because just overall it's just been really tight on schedule. I think I will get the whole film done by the deadline. It just might not be to like the quality and have everything that I want it to have. So I don't hate my film, like far from it. I won't say like I'm like so in love with it, but it's enough that I'm like, oh okay, like I'll for sure get this done, but at what cost? He actually looks so fucking crazy right now, but these are like supposed to be noodles. Oh my god, let me tell you, I took so fucking long to figure out to do the rig for this, and I kept like googling like noodles or like what not, because like that's what they are. But then I just ended up following a tutorial about wires and stuff and how to make wires move, and for some reason it fucking worked with this. It's gonna have like really, ooh, sorry, he like looks so demented. At least it works. And do you see I cheated it as much as I could? Because before, initially, like based on the storyboard that I had, the camera angle was to be something like this, where it's like front facing, like you would see the cocoon and then you would see him eating, but that is just too much to rig, so I literally cheated it like that. Oh my god, she's like flying. But I kind of did it like this, so you don't see the mouth. I'm gonna like fix the connection and everything with that, but like that, ooh, that's kind of how I have it at the moment. So that's just kind of what I've been working on. Like this is one of my hardest scenes. I got another difficult scene done a couple days ago, so that was pretty nice. And then this is my production chart or schedule that I'm like trying to follow, like especially for animation, like previs, block in, breakdown, clean and lighting, rendering, effects if I need, and a compilement. So this is kind of the status of my film, and then I have like a couple pie charts here just so like I can see the progress of it just a little bit better. Animation is like a pain in the butt, but you gotta make it happen. So yeah, this is my long overdue update, I guess.